Hi shed fans, welcome back. This video is a scratch build video. What I'm building is some pit buildings, and what I'm doing at the minute is just building up an end panel out of 2mm ply and some pine strip wood, and also I'm putting just laying some brass in, which is nearly the same. Same as my brass. My brass isn't the same as my pine, should I say. So what I'm doing, I'm building some pit garages for my layout, and it's going to be 20 centimeters deep, so 200mm deep. Each garage is going to be 150mm wide, so you can fit sports cars in there, F1 style cars in there, all big yank tanks that you can get in Sky Electric, they all can fit in there. So so you can get 2 cars in one garage. I could get toolboxes in back because it's a little bit deeper than other pit garages are made that scratch built. But like I said in my previous video, this garage is going to have lights on top, lighting back at pit lane. So I bought a magnetic racing big lighting corner, and I decided I needed 4 heads on the 8 light, which is a decent, and which gives out a massive amount of light. So I had in mind a while ago that I want to do this new pit building with a miles better, with a lot better system on it, a lot better building. So I'm going to base them roughly from memory on Donington Park's pit buildings, with the hospitality above. So what I'm doing, as I'm going along here now, I've cut some piece of 2mm ply, 12.5 high, 125mm high, 200mm long, and that's end panel. So when you start gluing ply, it twists and buckles. Well, so what I'm doing is I'm just cutting this little strips of pine here. I'm going to glue it all down, and hopefully it will straighten up, and I'll be able to use it. But it's still looking a little bit twisted. But I can sort that. The brass, if you watch my other video, shed fans, the brass section is to put my wires down. So I can carry my wires through the brass box section and you'll not see it. There's no worse than that, I think, than seeing wires on layouts, because you can't really call it a wire. It won't, if it were that was scaled up in real life, it'd be huge. So that's my spare. That's one of my spare lamps, one of my spare light heads. That's my panel, my end panel, and my brass to send wires down. When I got my roof on, I can put it like that or further out. I'll make my mind up when I've done it. So this is one brass section done, one end section done. So I need to make my other, just put my wood round on that, so it's opposite to that, and then this is going to be 2 foot apart, so I can get 4 garages in one section. And then what I'll do then is I'll build another pair. I'll build another set of buildings, another building for another pit garage. I just need to check these because these ends don't look very square to me. So this video, I'm going to build these ends up. I'll build the ends up and then put I'll build the ends up and then I'll put what do we call it? I'll put a roof on it and then see how we go. Try and get 2 lights on it. So first I'm using this mitre block here, which is brilliant. Very good tool for cutting bits of wood and stuff. You can cut it dead square. And what I'm doing is I'm just using what I've got, using materials I've got, rather than going out and buying loads of new stuff. Glue it all together with super glue. And I've cut that one end, and I needed to cut that brass. Damn it. So you can get rid of these sharp edges with a box file. Get rid of all that lot. And then just use a flat file to do it outside. These boards are brilliant, these mats, because they're all square and you can line stuff up when you're building it. Like with magnetic racing kits, you haven't got to check any of that really, because that's all done for you. In fact, oh no. So that's the inside and that's an inside. So I'm slowly getting there. That's so what these pieces do really is supposed to straighten up your wood. This flat board that's supposed to be his end panel, this is supposed to straighten it up, supposed to force it flat. So it's not doing too bad. It's working a little bit. And when we paint it, it'll probably buckle again. So I'm going to be able to put my ply roof on, and then put my end panels on, and then I'll be able to work out where I want my lights to go, how far out they need to go. Because I don't want to put them too far out and they light up everything apart from pit lane. I don't want to put them, I want to put them far enough out enough so they do light up the pit lane. Right, let's leave that blue in there. So I need to mark out on my ply this big sheet here. Need to mark out the right thickness. That's my height. So I think I said 200 mil. Which that is 200 mil. So that's the right thickness. Right, 200. And again at 200. And let's go again at 200 one more time. Right. I'll cut this and then I'll come back to you. Right, so I've cut my top, and now I've cut my top and that's an end there. So now I need to put my other end up. So I ain't glued it purposely. I just need to cut this. I need to trim this end down here. So I'm doing everything with a sharp knife, with a sharp scalpel. I'm using my square to make sure it stays square. So I'll just cut this off. Right, so that's that end square now. Right, I think because I need some good strength in these ends, I'm gonna glue some different timber in, some bit thicker timber. Just so it stays square. But I haven't got chucking room. So on that epoxy resin there, exactly what this epoxy stuff here goes off quite quick. So always using a well ventilated area. Don't use it if you're a nipper and you need to be supervised by an adult. Use breathing apparatus and all the rest of it. Only time not doesn't mean say you don't have to. Take responsibility for your own actions. Make your own mistakes. Right, so that's the top of that one. So staying well clear of that end. Just put this from that onto there. And just make sure that's square to that. And that'll start to go off. Right guys, shed pans. So I've done a bit of building off while I've had it all paused off. And I've got this far, two ends, a roof, and then I've got two ends of roof and two sides. So that's going to be 4 pit garages are there. And I've got these lights which I'm going to put in corners, I think. So I'm going to make up my wiring. And why I'm going to do my lights and see how I want it. So I'll just plug my soldering iron in, get that hot. I want the red cable out of here. I need my lights. So these are light units you get with the 8 thing. So when you get these great big massive bulky things here, which I don't like them. So that's why I haven't used them. And as you've seen in my other videos, I don't like that cable, so I don't use that either. So what you have is this light head, this light wiring, and then this connector. So you make sure they're together, like so. Don't need to pass that through bottom there. Just push that in, so it's just sitting in place. Because I'm going to have to move that when I'm going to paint it all. Right, so that's me light fitting on. Make sure you put them the right way round. You don't want to bugger that up. So let's get some red wire out of here. Right, so we just need to drill a small hole in there. Small hole in that side. So for this video, I'm not going to build any more in building. What I'm going to do is just quickly wire this up so that we can see what it's going to look like when it's built up finally on layout. So, you regular shed fans, if you regular, you'll notice me using my flux. So I'll just dip that in like so. Just get a bit of solvent iron. Right, that's that soldered together. Just think your tubing. And you can see that that I've got too much wire. When that comes down and pulls down onto my base put, onto my thing, I'll have enough wire to come through to connect up to my other end. Just cut a bit more off for this black wire. I generally use right colour. In heat shrink for right colour wires, just because it looks better. I think it looks quite a bit smarter. Right, so I'll just have to feed these wires through this hole one at a time. think I'll just have to put a bit of masking tape on that as well. Just to hold that down, because them cables are a bit fierce. I don't want to glue it into position yet. All I want to do really is just get a feel for where I want my light to go, because I need to build the rest of my building around that light. Right, so I'll just get underneath my layout and put a connector on. Right, so you can see now that's my pit building, and it's lighting up that part of my pit lane. So that looks alright really, where it is. It's not lighting up my main track, it's just lighting up behind the pit wall there. And that's my pit building. And we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 cars, 10 cars with red 5 at back end. I'll go and yeah, so then we're going to have another light here on that end, I think. And I'll have another pit building a bit further down. So I'll go to my end of my shed with my light switches. Right, so you can just make out that light on end of my pit building where my pit wall is. Turn them off. So now you can see them that twin head light, the other twin heads, and here's my pit lane, and pit building and pit lights. So once I've made up my garage front on there with my doors and stuff, it'll look alright. And I've got enough room to put hospitality in along top surface there. So you can see how much light. If you go from the middle where there's no light and you come across, you can see it starting to light fence up here, just here, and it gets brighter and brighter to here. And it just lights up my pit lane there. So I think I've done well with that, I think. And that's it guys for this video. Just a scratch build pit building. And let's do a couple of laps. Oh, so you can see car going round. So my car 7 rounds this Mark 1 Escort. It's Fast and Furious one. Come off already. Let's just stop right on a frigging crossover. Oops. Right guys, I think that's it for this video, and I'll catch you on the next one, and my pit building with me my scratch build pit buildings. Keep your eyes peeled for different videos. If you want to see me do a video of anything, whatever you want me to do, I can tackle that. No bother. See you later guys, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.